Hi, everybody. How are you? It's Jay Victoria, the Energy Queen. And I have a message I want to share with you today. And that's, are you afraid? Do you think you're afraid of being happy? Because when you want to do a lot of healing work on yourself, or you recognize, like, there's things in my life I want to change, what can happen is you start to focus on the problems, right? You focus on, okay, there's this problem, there's that problem. I recognize the problems. And that is the first step, recognizing problems as problems and not as normal. If you see a lot of people who don't have change in their life ever, and they kind of just go through life and they don't fix the problems, it's because they're not calling it a problem. They're calling it normal. That's just the way things are. So the first step is actually naming things as problems, saying that's a problem, that's something I don't want. There's something here that needs to change. That is the first step. But what can happen after that is you start to focus on that, the fact that it's there, and then that becomes distressing. And then it kind of starts to take over your life because, let's be honest, there's probably not just one problem. There's probably an array of problems, probably a lot of things that are going on. It could be from your childhood. It could be things that make you feel like, how do I fix this? And there's just so much. And so what can happen then is you start looking for answers, and you kind of embark on a journey where you are learning a lot, and you're looking for answers, and you're learning from different people, and you are really trying everything. You're learning a lot, you're doing everything. And for a while that can feel really good. It can feel like, hey, like, I'm really becoming knowledgeable. I'm getting somewhere, I'm finding answers, I'm exploring. And that's wonderful. And you can even start to become a leader for others. But then what can happen is you get kind of caught up in that, and that just becomes your life. Have you ever noticed that? It's like trying to fix these problems fully and ultimately has become my life. And I want you to remember, if you're in that place, that that was never the point. The point was never to live in the problems, even in trying to fix them. It was to fix it. And why did you want to fix it? So that you could, and I want you to fill in that blank. I want to get rid of this so that I can, whatever that is, live a happy life, be free, feel good about myself, reach my goals, focus on what I'm doing. And my advice is, you need to always keep that goal in mind. Why did you start working on these problems? What was it that you wanted to create? Because that is so important, that you stay connected to that purpose, because otherwise you can kind of get lost in years and years and years of healing and not actually ever know how you're going to reach your goal. So it's really important to dedicate time toward healing, but also stay connected to the place that you're pulling yourself up to. It's kind of like mountain climbing. Like, you put the rope all the way. I'm not a mountain climber, but I'm going to just use this analogy really simply. Like, I think you put the rope at the very top of the mountain, and then you just start climbing and taking the steps. So when you're taking the steps, that's the healing. That's the, I'm taking a step and another step and another step. But you always know where you're going, right? And you know that you're going to get there, and you're focused on that. You're not focused on just getting lost and, I'm just hanging off this mountain, I guess. I don't know where I am. Like, you always have to stay connected to your purpose and your goal. So my advice is to stay connected to that, to put energy toward that now as much as you can, because your life is happening right now. It's going by right now. And it matters that you're putting energy toward the positive things that you want in life, the happiness that you want to create. You do have some power to dedicate toward that right now. So with the energy you do have, to start creating the things you want, to start reaching your goals, to take steps and action toward it, use what you do have always. And as you heal, you're going to have more. Does that make sense? So you use what you have, you use the positive energy that you have access to in your spirit. And as your energy gets clearer and you heal, you're going to have more of that juice, more of that power. But don't discount the power that you have today. You know what I mean? You're in a process, you're climbing a mountain, but you know where you're going, and you're starting to do it now. You're using the energy that you have to start creating that today and right now. So I hope this helped you. I think it's really important for us to remember that the whole thing really is about being positive, having access to your positive energy, and creating the life that you want. It's not just about getting rid of negative, it's about living out the positive things. So I hope this helped you. This is a really powerful message that can really change your life right now. And I hope this has been a really positive step for you in your healing journey, to help you get there faster to where you want to be. Lots of love. Bye.